My gosh, guys, it looks like today is going to be a red day for the crypto space, with the exception of a few coins that's doing pretty well that are going to be mentioned in this video, some of which are going to be Chloe, Cheers Token, and Wojak. I still got a large portion of my Wojak in place because ultimately that is still one of the cheapest, and I can see more coming out from Wojak. However, looking across the board, all I see is red, 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 red. This would be a perfect buying opportunity. Add more to your bags because ultimately we are going to see a decent pump to the upside. If you find it interesting, guys, then hello and welcome back to chloecrypto for another video. And we're going to kick off the show with Wojak. It looks like Wojak currently is going sideways. We made this lovely move to the upside, and ever since we made that massive correction, from this correction we did go up a little bit, and we've kind of been going sideways in this zone over here. Not quite the Goldilocks, however, measuring from the top by drawing a resistance line from the top of this move back down to this level over here, it means if we're stuck in between here, we are stuck in a range. So until when we see a break up from either direction, we could be looking for a further entries. But if we quickly look at the tokenomics, guys, we are still super early for this one. Do not be sleeping on Wojak because the current market cap is super tiny at $239,000. Wow, guys, this is simply insane because we can quite easily do a 100x from here, 1000x. We can also do a 10,000x return for this project. Now from here, if we do 10x, guys, it's only 2.3 million. If we do 100x from here, that's at 23.9 million. And then if we do 1000x from here, it will put the market cap at $239,330,000. Extremely doable, cheapest chips. My gosh, guys, I would save all my pennies and whack everything into Wojak. Not that as financial advice, simply because we've seen what Chloe has done. Now let's get back to Chloe's video for 2 seconds because the current market cap is at $947,000, and we call this less than or around about $156,000. Wow, guys, we have certainly seen a massive ride for Side Eye Chloe, but we're going to discuss more about that later in this video. But we're just going to focus on for Wojak. But if you're looking for a quick technical analysis to figure out where you should place your trade for the next move or for the next leg up, I would say now would be quite a decent one. Ignore all these drawings over here. We're going to start from scratch again, just so we stay transparent. Wow, guys, look at this. This is almost a picture perfect move like this. Whenever we see a squeeze coming in like this, guys, then usually it means we should be expecting a big move coming up, and I reckon we should be able to expect a big move to the upside. Reason why? Because so far, if we look at this if we look at this trend line right over here, we've been testing this highs multiple times. But for me, I don't particularly use this at all, just showing it as an example, drawing your trend line. However, I always look for volume as well as whether we are printing green candles and whether we break up from the last highs. Now that, for me, it becomes a break of structure. Then let's say, for example, right now, if we then continue printing a few more green candles and we go above this level right over here, which I would draw a small rectangular box, this will be the first area that I'll be looking for a break of structure. That means once we do break above here, we should be continuing our way to this upside. Once that happens, guys, guess what? You can either wait now before we make this move, or something like this where we break up followed by a return back down like this before ultimately seeing a continuation move to the upside. However, that doesn't always play out, which means when you do see an opportunity to get in, because you've got a hodling strategy, not exactly trading going in and out of your trades, then now can still be a pretty decent move, but you've got to stomach and whether the move, whether we go up or down, before ultimately seeing that blast off to the top. Just look at the market cap, one like this, and then secondly whether you can see a minimum 10x from here by judging from the market cap, and also what you can do from a technical analysis perspective is to wait until you see like a certain level before you look to enter, to able to reap the maximum amount of profits. There's many ways of doing that, guys, but most importantly is I'm not here to give you any sort of advice, just showing you where you could possibly enter. In fact, I can go as far as to say that you can enter anywhere from these levels here, with the expectations of us moving to the upside. Now that would be fantastic for Wojak, but end of the day we are going to see much more higher than this. Look at this wick, guys. We're going all the way up, then we got ourselves pulled right back down. We can easily get back up to these levels up here, which will put the price at 0.405502. Guys, just from here to there, if you were to hold on from here to there, it can give you, from here to there, you would just get 2x on your trade, which is still going to be pretty decent, guys. Anyway, that's for Wojak. I can see Wojak going really high in this bull season. The question is whether you're bullish on this or not. I'm going to try to keep the video short, so let's move on to the next one, which will be side-eyeing Chloe. And side-eyeing Chloe, guys, this is freaking insane, because we've actually gone up to around about very close to 1 million market cap. We saw this super cheap. My gosh, this is freaking insane. Even with this current market cap, we can still go really high up, because we're still under $1 million market cap, which means if we were to look for 10x from here, we should be expecting a 9.4 million from a 10x move from here. If we were to look for a 100x from here, it put the market cap at 94 million. And then ultimately, if we're looking for a 1000x from here, it will put the market cap at 948 million. I'm sure we could still do more than 1000x on side-eyeing Chloe, and that would make you some serious gains. Just put in $100 minimum, for example, on this trade, or whatever you can afford to lose. Just give an example here. If you put in only $100 on your 1000x return, that will easily give you a $10,000. Imagine, guys, this is like one of the most easiest plays that you can do in this bull season. But hopefully, had you been watching my video, or should I say videos, and you stayed focused and you've actually gone into these trades with conviction, guys, you would have been up. Reason why? Because I've been talking about this crypto whilst we go sideways here for the longest, and usually whenever we see a long sideways action like this, we should be seeing a pump to the upside. But I didn't realize how quickly would we pump up to like a nearly $1 million market cap. And wow, guys, some of you would already be in more than 10x of your trade. If you're still holding like a boss, guys, congratulations. If you really want, you can always take some profits, because whenever we dip, you can also add a lot more to your bags, and that would be a fantastic move, and you are literally getting ready for the bull season. So this would be a fantastic play for anyone. If you're late to the party, guys, you're not too late at all, you're still very early. However, if you've gone down here, you would have been up by multiple x's. And guys, you can still see your 1000x play from here. So don't be fearful, get in whilst you still can. And if you're bullish, let me know in the comment section. Why don't we head over to the next token, which is Hawk Inu. So for Hawk Inu, it looks like we'll be going up for quite some while now, which is fantastic news for the project. If we just zoom out a little, and what we can see is we made this nice pump to the upside, this move right up here. Now that is pretty decent, guys, because I didn't think that for the longest that we'll see this pump coming in anytime soon. But just like what I said in my last few videos, whenever we see a sideways action like this for the longest, ultimately we should be seeing a correction or a move to the upside. That's exactly what happened over here, which is amazing. Most importantly, by zooming out, you can actually put some markers where you see as an important area for Black Hawk Inu to retest before ultimately pushing our way back up to the all-time highs. I reckon at least a minimum 100x from here. Can we get much higher? Well, that also depends what happens with Hawk Inu, because if ultimately Hawk Inu does blast its way up to the top by more than several x's, and what I mean by that is literally going to the moon, then it will literally take Black Hawk Inu with it. So how far are we from the last all-time highs? Well, guys, I'm going to show you right now. So from here to the all-time highs is at, wow, look at that, 9x away from the all-time highs. Now why don't we quickly head over to the next token, which is going to be Success Kid. So currently for Success Kid, guys, we are seeing a huge retracement. We are currently down by 22%, which is quite normal. Reason why? Because if we zoom into the chart, we have in fact made this lovely move to the upside. This one right over here. And this move should have made you so many X's in your portfolio. In fact, why don't we pull out the measuring tool and measure from anywhere from here right to the top, you would have made at least, okay, fair enough, at least 160% move to the upside. That is still fantastic news for this project because I can see bigger moves coming in for Success Kid. Why do I say that? Because if we zoom out even further from the chart, we can see the last time we've been to all-time highs on this project, it was way back here, and we were on the verge of continuing our way to the upside. However, as well as I have expected and everyone else in the space, that we would eventually see a retracement here, and that retracement has brought Success Kid price back down to around about 8 cents, and it looks like we're still falling to around about this region here, that green line. But anyway, that's enough for technical analysis, because if you guys don't like technical analysis, let's take a look at the market cap. We are currently at 7.5 million market cap, which is still exceptionally low, because quite easily, and with a huge project like Success Kid, guys, I could only see much more higher price target coming in for this meme and a lot more X's coming in for this project. Let me know in the comments whether you are bullish or not on this Success Kid. Now let's head over to the next project, which is Cheers. Cheers also has a pretty decent tokenomics, because if you look at the circulating supply, it's at 999 million, which is just under a billion. Market cap is at 1.44 million. We can quite easily see a 10x from here, which will put the market cap at 14 million. If we see 100x from here, it will put the market cap at 140 million. If we then see 1000x from here, the market cap at 1.4 billion. And I reckon we can quite easily hit 1000x for DiCaprio Cheers token. Guys, this is still super cheap and it's so worth getting into, because I reckon this is also one of the premium ones. We could do insanely well for this project, and I don't see why we can't make at least 1000x return for this project, which means if you put in $100, you would get $100,000. And I'm still kind of, you know what, to be fair, I'm also bullish. I still got my DiCaprios. I thought I got rid of all of them, which I haven't. Totally forgot to hit sell. Glad I haven't. So I'm going to hold this for at least around about 100x. If I do see a continuation to the upside, I might take some profit, but I'm expecting at least 1000x for DiCaprio Cheers token. Now, why don't we head over to TT1? Why don't we head over to TED? TED has took quite a bit of knock for today. We're currently at 27%, minus the TT1. We are down by 27%. If you take a look at the TT1, if you take a look at the chart overall, it looks like we've still been ranging around this level up here, only until we see a break up and above this white line here. Then would I remain bullish for Teddy to get all the way back up to the last all-time highs. Now this could be another those memes, another one, the two one, another one of those memes that can quite easily do a 10,000x. Because if we take a look at the market cap at 392,280 $100 market cap, 1000x from here, you put the market cap at 392 million, and then 10,000x from here, it will put the market cap at 3.9 billion. That is extremely doable. One, it's got that meme appeal. 3, 2, 1, and 2, it is still really cheap. Take a look at the market cap, guys. It is ultra tiny. It is not as cheap as Wojak. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here. So if you do find my videos useful and informative, do me all a favour. Head towards my YouTube channel, subscribe, hit the bell notification and scroll down. Check out my last few videos like this one's over here. And I will see you all in the next one. Ciao.